After a break of 16 years, India will have its first caste-based and digital census next year. Centre has announced that the census will begin in the Union territories of Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir, as well as Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand from midnight on October 1st, 2026. Counting for the rest of the country will begin from midnight on March 1st, 2027. This is also the first since 1931 that a census will collect caste data for all communities. This will also be the first digital census, giving citizens an opportunity to self-enumerate. So let's dive into understanding the census with a touch of history to set the stage. The census is a massive population survey conducted every 10 years, a tradition that dates back centuries. Census for both colonized and independent India has been conducted 15 times so far. The first complete census was taken in 1872 under British rule. But the first census of independent India was conducted in 1951, which did not include caste data. The last census was held in 2011. After that, the next census was supposed to be held in 2021 but was postponed due to COVID-19 outbreak. Enough with the history. Let's come to the main question. Why census is important? Population census provides basic statistics on state of human resources, demography, culture and economic structure at local, regional and national level. On the basis of census, electoral constituency delimitation is done. Seats are reserved for scheduled tribes and scheduled castes under Article 330 and 332. Ministries rely on it to plan schools, health centers and infrastructure. It aids understanding of migration, urbanization, employment and fertility trends in females. The data provides details on distribution of caste groups, their social economic conditions and educational status. See, census is like a selfie of a nation where we can see the changes in living conditions, demography sizes and distribution, evolving employment patterns of the country. This information is curated and collected by government through rigorous process, which helps shape better policies and ensures social justice in the country. Now comes the tricky part. How census will be conducted. Matters related to census including planning, preparations, pre-testing of questions, schedules, conduct of census, tabulation, dissemination is done by Office of Registrar General and Census Commissioner of India, which falls under Ministry of Home Affairs. To carry out this gigantic survey of almost 135 crore people across the country, nearly 30 lakh enumerators will be deployed who will be mainly school teachers. The census operations in India will be carried out in two phases. First, house listing and house census, and the second, population enumeration. First is house listing. In house listing, every structure of the country will be visited. Data about that household is collected, which includes head of the house, number of members in the family, use of that structure, that is residential or commercial, ownership status, sources of water and electricity, and rest you can see on your screens. Now this process provides data on amenities and assets available to the households and helps shape better housing policies and assess living conditions of the people. Then comes population enumeration, which follows the housing census within a gap of 6 to 8 months. In this phase, each person is enumerated and data related to age, marital status, religion, caste, mother tongue, education level, disability, economic activity, migration, fertility are collected. Census this time will be different. Citizens will be given an opportunity to self-enumerate digitally on a mobile app. This time, enumerators will be equipped with mobile phones, geotagging tools and data upload systems. There will be a dashboard for real-time updates. This digitization is expected to reduce errors, speed up the process and enable quality control. Also, inclusion of caste in the census marks a major shift in nation data collection, as unlike scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, there is no single nationwide list for other backward classes. On April 30th this year, the government formally confirmed that data on castes and subcastes would be gathered for each group. This is Yasharth for NDTV.